Hey everyone, my name is Pritam and you're watching Tech with Pri. Welcome to my channel and I'm back with another exciting technical video. And this is the 31st video of our newly created technical series called ServiceNow Developer. So in my last video, which was the building custom application part 8, where I have shown you some important stuff like we have worked with the flow designer and I've shown you like based on the requirements how you can you can use flow designer to create the flow, and also I've explained you each and every steps like how it is working, right? And also we have worked with the catalog client script, and that was the important one. So if you missed that last video part 8, then I would request you go and watch the video. It was very important. And also, like, if you are following this series, so I believe you are following from part 1, right? Because then only you would understand what we are doing, starting from like what was the business requirements and what the client was expecting, right? And how we are getting the requirements and we are working on it, right? So all these parts, this is a kind of a journey that I'm doing right now with all of you to building the custom application. So I again told you many times that while working as a ServiceNow developer, most of the time you will work in a custom application rather than working on a global, right? Again, I've already explained you what is the difference between global scope and the private scope, all those stuff, right? So this application I'm doing with all of you because I want you to practice the same in your personal developer instance, right? So make your own custom application, make your own table, just get the idea from me and try to create by your own. You can also update it in your CV as experience that you have worked kind of a project like that, and what are the things that you have worked on you can mention, right? So that is why in different parts we are working on different technology of ServiceNow, which is very important for ServiceNow developer and also to clear the CAD examination, right? Which is the certified application developer, which is a very powerful one, and it's very high demand in the market right now. So I hope it's clear to you, right? So now let's see what we are going to learn in part 9. So now, before we start get into the part 9, let me tell you this video is gonna be very important because we are going to deal with some advanced stuff here like the schedule scripting, which is very important. Also, we will deal with event, how you can register an event in the event registry, and then how you can call an event from schedule script, and then that event will fire a notification and that will go to the user. So all of these things we are going to understand and do it together, right? So make sure you watch the full video to understand each and everything, right? So let's not waste any more time. Let's go to my PDI and let's start working. Alright, so I'm in my personal developer instance, guys. So quickly I will open the studio, as you know, where we are building our custom application. And the name of the custom application is very famous, TechWithPri. Okay. So now quickly I wanted to show you that here this is our catalog item that we have created, order AI devices, right? And this is the catalog client script. We have worked on few client scripts. So the amount calculation and field validation was a very important one, guys. And also we have created the flow, right? In the flow designer, this is the flow order AI devices. So I'll also open this flow and because I'm gonna need this. So first of all, let me go to our today's requirement. Okay. So after we have done with the flow that we have created and we have shown to the TechWithPri. So from the TechWithPri management, we got some requirements. Okay. We have to update some stuff and we have to create something also. So it's gonna be very interesting. So let's get into it. Current situation. So when the end user is submitting the request for AI devices, it is going for the approval and then creating task for the dispatch management team. And once they are done with the dispatch, a new record is created in the device request table with the status delivered, right? So basically the thing is, if I open the device, one of the record that we created on the last day, you can see automatically the state was becoming delivered, right? Why? Because if I just open the flow designer now, here you can see here, this is the flow designer we created, right? Here we are creating this create device request record after the task is completed. So the task was assigning to the dispatch management team, and dispatch management team's job is to dispatch the device. Okay, so they are not getting the delivered, so they are not doing the delivery. You can see once it is dispatched, we have also configured a notification or email that we have received your order and working on it for the user. And also once it is done, we are also updating to the user that we have dispatched and it will reach to you very soon. But the delivery team that worked, right, for the TechWithPri, so they face this kind of issue, which it is highlighted that user was not available, unable to connect to the user. So different kind of things are happening. In the flow, we created this record, device request record, and here you can see in the wherever it goes, in the state we have mentioned delivered, right? So that was the problem. So we couldn't mention it delivered until it is actually delivered, or we get the confirmation, or the device management team get the confirmation from the delivery team or from the dispatch team that it is being delivered. Then the status should be changed. So this is the problem statement, and we would understand the expected outcome, what the client is expecting from us. So create two new choice for state field. One is in progress and delivery failed. Okay. And create a new date time field, reminder for pickup. Okay. So three things we have to create: two choice field and one new field, which is the date time type. All right. Next, when the dispatch is complete, in the auto generate record, the state field should be in progress. So right now the auto generate record which is coming, the state field is delivered, so that should be changed to in progress. That's why we are creating the new option. Second, if it is delivered successfully, the device management team should confirm the state as delivered. So after the record creates automatically, okay, from the back end, after the task is complete, so the state will be in progress. The state is not present, we need to create it. And also if it is failed, let's see, if the delivery is unsuccessful, the device management team should confirm the state as delivery failed. Okay, when it is delivery failed, reminder for pickup field will come up. Device management team does not need to do anything. Okay, and then there should be a schedule check that will happen on every 3 hours, and it will look for all the device order record where state is delivery failed and reminder for pickup field is empty. Then it should automatically put the current date time in the field, and an email will trigger to the user informing the below format. So the requester of the device will get an email with this format that we tried to deliver your device. We will put the device name here with the script, but we could not deliver as per our company policy. We will deliver this to your company location and would request you to collect the same. So basically, when the delivery team is failed, right, so they would inform the device management team. So there should be a SPOC or someone, and then for that particular device, the device management team will come here and choose the option which is not present right now, which is the delivery failed. Whenever they will choose the delivery failed option, there would be a new tab will come up informing the reminder to the user. What was that? Reminder for pickup. Okay, and that's it. Device management team will update it, all the records where delivery is not successful, and their job is done. Now we are doing the automation here. What is the automation we are doing? Automatically on every 3 hour, the schedule script that we are going to create, it will check for all the records where the state is delivery failed. Then it should automatically put the current date and time, just to notify that in this date and time the email has been sent to the user, and an email will also trigger at the backend with this format. I think that today's use case are very, very clear. What are the requirements? Now we will start doing it. So first what we need to do, we need to create two state, in progress and delivery failed. So quickly we are going to do that. This is the ServiceNow Studio. I believe I have maximized the screen. Okay, so now what we are going to do here, we are going to first go to the form and UI, and we will go to the device request table, right? Because from here what we are going to do is that we'll go to the state. This is the state field. I'm gonna click on this setting icon, and we already have delivered and cancelled, and now we are going to have delivery failed. So I'm gonna add it here, delivery failed. Okay, and the value is delivery failed, which is good. I'm gonna click on save, and also we need to create a new field, a date time field. So I'll go to the field type, and from here I will choose date time. I'll drag it here. Okay, and the name of the name of this field will be, what was that? It was the reminder for pickup. Very cool. So reminder, just name it like this, reminder for pickup. Okay, it's a date time field. I'll save it. I'll open the device request table here. So I'll just reload it. So you can see now we have the return for pickup, but this field should only be visible whenever we have this delivery failed selected. This state is selected as delivery failed. Then only this field reminder for pickup will visible. Okay, so let's do that quickly. I'll go back to the studio, and you know what we need to do, which is the UI policy. So I'll search for UI policy. I'm gonna click on create. Let me make it as a full screen. I think now it's better. So okay, so the table would be device request, and the short description of the UI policy, reminder to pickup field visibility, something like that. And the condition is whenever the state, the u underscore state, right, that's the field, u underscore state field is delivery failed. Okay, I'm gonna click on submit. All right, and let's this time do some scripting, quick, a very little scripting in the UI policy. So I'm gonna click on advanced view. So you may get some situation where you have to work with, scripting, little bit scripting on UI policy based on your requirements. So I'm going to click on script, run script. So if it is true, then, so that means if it is selected, delivery failed. So what we want in that time g underscore form dot set visible, and here we are looking for the field. Let's see the name of the field, reminder for pickup. Okay, reminder for pickup. This field will be visibility true, set visible true. That means if it is false, what we are gonna do, we'll just paste it here. So execute if false, and we'll make it as false. That's it. We are done. I'm gonna click on update. So now if I refresh it here, this is an existing record I'm just showing if it is working or not. So now delivered is selected, so the delivery date is also here. Now if I click on delivery failed, then reminder for pickup, this field is coming. If I'm selecting any other field, this is not here anymore, right? So we have configured the requirements here. Now before we go to the schedule scripting or the schedule job, okay, how to create that and all those stuff, let me create some records in the table so that we can work on it. So I will go to the device, all device request, and I'm gonna click new. Okay, and let me choose a device name, smartware requester, maybe Bart. Okay, let's not put company anything. Okay, quantity is 1. The state, it should be as like delivery failed. Suppose the device management team got informed that there is a request number is 006 where the delivery is failed. So in general, it should be okay. I think we forget to create another option called in progress, right? State. So what happened? Let's go here. State. Okay, we have missed that. So I'm just gonna write in progress, because by default it should be created as in progress. So in progress here, I'm gonna save it. And also very importantly, we have to change the flow, right? Because now if this is the record I'm creating from directly from the platform interface, but if someone creates from the service catalog, right, I mean that's what we created in the flow designer. For them, once the request is submitted, task is closed, then the state would be delivered automatically. That's what we set up. Now that's something we need to change. So I'll go. So this is the flow, and here you can see state is delivered. So first of all, let me refresh it. Because we have updated it. So create device request record. So here I'm gonna change the state to in progress. That's how it would be by default. Okay, I'm gonna click on activate. Done. So now here, let me create a record here, because if I create for a catalog item, it would take a lot of time, but you can practice it. So let me refresh it to see the in progress option. So I'll just try to log a record. No worries. So again, I'll choose part. Quantity I'll choose as 1. State should be in progress. Okay. And now I'm gonna save it. Now suppose the device management team came to know that that the delivery was not successful. So they would come here and they will just mention delivery failed and they will save the record. That's it. That's all they need to do. Rest of the stuff will be handled by the schedule job, event, and the notification. Okay. So again, I'll create another record quickly. This is the 001007. So 008 would be maybe yes sensor, maybe Rachel, quantity 1, and again this one I'll also save at first in progress, and now I will choose as delivery failed. Okay, now we have to do a schedule scripting so that the script will check all the records where this state is delivery failed and return for pickup is empty. If that is the case, let's start doing it, and then I can explain at the same time. I'll go back to the studio. So now from the schedule script we will call the event. Okay, so I'll also create the event, but first of all let's start creating the schedule script. Now if you go to the server development here you can create the schedule script execution. This is the one. If I'm gonna click on create, so this will open a new schedule job for me, and I'm gonna name it as reminder pickup. So that's the thing, that's the schedule we are doing. Okay, and we don't want it to run daily, so you can see we have different option to configure the schedule job. When the script or the script we are writing, when this will work or when this will trigger. So we want it to be triggered on periodically. Okay, and I want, like it says, every 3 hours it will check. That was a requirement, right? So I can put it every 3 hour it will check. What it will check? It will check first. So let's start doing it now. So first of all, I will just declare glide record. So var gr equal to new glide record. All right, and inside of it I will put the name of the table. So we have to do the query, right, to check whether the state is delivery failed and this field is empty. That's what I'm doing. So I'll copy the name of the table here and I'll paste it. Okay, that's it. And then gr.add query, and what is the name of the field is the state. First the state we have to check. So u underscore state. So if I check here, what is the state value? Delivery failed. So here the u state should be delivery failed. That's the value. gr.add query. Next one, the reminder for pickup, right? This field should be empty. So I'll copy it and I'll come back to the studio, and here I will paste it. So first the name of the field, reminder for pickup, and it should be okay. And then simply gr.query. So nothing as of now I have done which is very uncommon to you, right? If you're following this series already, all those things I have cleared, right? So now the query has been done. Now what we need to do, we need to put, as per the requirements, if I show you, as per the requirement, the device order record in 3 hour it will check when the state is delivery failed and reminder for pickup is field is empty, then it should automatically put the current date time to the field reminder for pickup, and an email will trigger. So what we are gonna do, we'll back to the studio. So here, first of all, let me declare a variable. So var now equal to new glide date time, right? Now here this now variable will store the current date time, and that's what we need to put it inside of that field called what is that field called in the reminder for pickup. Okay, that's the date time field. We want to directly put the value. So what we are going to do is that, so while still we are doing this glide record, right? So while gr.next, okay, so all the record where this delivery failed state is there and reminder for pickup is empty, there what we are going to do, this gr.reminder for pickup, this field will get the value now. Okay, clear? And also it will update the record, gr.update. All right. Now very importantly, after that, if I go to the requirement now, you can see then it should automatically put the current date and time in the field, and then an email will trigger to the user informing the below format. So the email needs to trigger. So now we can trigger the email with the help of an event. So whenever you will create an event, so I know I have not created any video for ServiceNow event and the notification. It's a very vast thing, and also about the schedule job. But today's use case of the requirements that we are working on, that would definitely help you to clear your idea. And let me know in the comment if you need a separate video for events and schedule job. I'll definitely do that. Okay. All right. Now I have to call an event. So to call an event, first we have to register the event in the registry, in the event registry. So for that, I'm going to click on application file and I'll search for event. You can see event registration. I'm going to click on create. So I'm going to name it maybe something like pickup. You can see event name automatically generates. The table would be the device request table. Okay. And these are the field you can put it. So you can see fired by, so when it will fired, so anyone opens this record anytime later, so they can understand by seeing this event when this event is firing, right? So event needs a trigger point when the event will generate. Now we are generating this event from the schedule script, so we can just write by schedule script or schedule job, fired by schedule job. Okay, we can also put some description, so I'm not putting here. So I'm just copy the name of this event here. I'm going to click on submit. So our event has registered successfully. Okay. Now from here, from schedule script, we are going to call the event. How we are going to call it? So this is how you can call an event. So gs.event queue. Okay. Now here you need to provide, or you can provide four parameter. So like first is the name of the event, then the glide record, you know, the record that generating the event, the parameter 1 and parameter 2. So these are the, you know, optional one, but let's put it. So let's put it so that you understand. So here I'm putting the name of the event registry, name of the event which I've already registered in the event registry. Okay. Then the glide record, I will put gr. So the whole record here for the device for which I'll get the details. So I'll also put gr.number, so that I can see, you know, whenever the events will generate, we can check it from the event queue. I'll show you in a minute. So in the event queue, by mentioning all this parameter, it will help us to understand whether it generates successfully or not. You'll see it. Okay, gr.number. So we can just end it from here. We can also add some param 2 here, but that's fine. So this is the schedule script that we have created. Okay. So now it will generate on every 3 hours, and I'm going to click on submit. So now, do I need to wait for 3 hours to check whether it's working or not? Absolutely not, because we have an option here called execute now. So if I click on it, the schedule script will run immediately and we can see the changes. So first I'll open this record where you can see the state is delivery failed and reminder for pickup is blank. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that, and I think also we have another record with the same thing. So I'll go to the all device request first. I think 7 and 8 both the record. Okay, I have to configure this list view. Later I can do that. So I'll go to the ServiceNow Studio here. I'm going to click on execute now. So we will check first that this value or the current date time should be visible here in 7 and 8. Okay, and also this event should generate. Although we have not mentioned any notification yet that we are going to do in the next step, but as of now it should trigger the event, right? We can understand the event is triggering successfully. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to click on execute now. All right, now if I go here and I'll open the 7 and 8 both the record, so it is not generated. I think I've done some mistakes. So okay, the state is delivery space field, I believe, right? So if I go to the form design, or maybe in the record also, if I just double click on it, you can see delivery failed, the name is. So I've made some underscore, silly mistakes. So I'll come here and I'll just remove it, and I will just click on update, and again I'm gonna click on execute now. Okay, you can see now if I go to the 007 and even 008, both the record has been updated with the current time. Now again this something, you know, 3rd April 1:44 PM. It is what time? Because in my clock you can see it's like 2:15 AM at night today, and it's already 4th April. So that means to check which time zone your ServiceNow follows, you can just come here and just type stats.to, and here it will show. You can see this is the first line, this is some demo server, and this is from the PDT time zone. Okay, so that's why it is showing something like that. But the main important thing is that as it is delivery failed and it was blank, so automatically it has updated this. Okay, now we are going to create the event. Now before we create the notification, let's check whether the event generates or not, because as per this also this event should generate, right? Let's see. So for that I will go here and I will search for events. Okay, if I scroll down you can see here system logs, we have events. So if I open that, you see this is the TechWithPri dot pickup. This is the event from 007 and also from 008. Both of the cases it works. The event got triggered, right? And this is how you can see the param one we mentioned, gr.number. It is showing like this. See, that's the helpfulness of param 1 and param 2, right? I think you got an idea of schedule script or how to call an event, right? Now our work is not done yet. We also need to create a notification. Now I can show you some interesting stuff. So if I go here, instead of 3 hours, I know it's a requirement is 3 hours, we can just put 5 minutes here just to check if automatically it works or not. Okay, so I'm gonna click on update and 7/8. So I'm gonna create D1009 this time. So I will go to history, device request, new record 1009, device name smartware. We can put Cali, quantity 1, state is delivery failed. Okay, and I'm gonna save it. So if I now click on execute now, then again the event will generate and we will have the time here. But that's not something we supposed to do manually, right? And now periodically on every 5 minutes it will check what are the record where the state is delivery failed, right? And when it will check, it will find this record and it will automatically update. Okay, so let's open this record for the time being. It is right now 2:18 AM, so we can check it around 2:23, right? In the meantime, I'll configure the notification. So I'll go to the studio, and here I'm gonna create application file. So you know from studio I can get everything. Notification, create. So reminder to the user, something like that. We can just name it. So reminder to the user. All right. And the table would be again device request. Okay. And now here when it will run. Now I have already created a video for notification in my ServiceNow system administrator playlist. So if you have any confusion on notification, basic understanding of notification from admin level, you can go and check it out, right? It was very helpful video. I'm gonna put the link in the description also, don't worry. So in the when to send, instead of record insert or update, we are going to choose the event is fired, because we are calling this, we are firing the event, right, from the schedule script. So I'm going to create an event is fired, and now the name of the event is, what is the name of the event? event registration is the TechWithPri pickup, right? So I'm gonna find it here. I'm gonna search X and this is the one. Okay. Now who will receive? As per our requirements, it should be received by the requested for. So I'm gonna click on user group field here, and if I just search for requester name, yeah, requester name, that's it. Done. Now what it will contain? In the subject, it should contain that. Do we have the subject here mentioned? No, it's a body, it's mentioned. So maybe we can put some subject like unable to deliver, and we can then put the number, the record number here. So I can just come here and search for the number. Okay, so in this format we have to take it. So I'll just make it a control cut. So here I'm gonna paste it. Okay, it will automatically come up the number. So this is some kind of a flow designer stuff. This is a kind of a data pills. You can see variables, right? So you can just drag and drop it. So unable to deliver and then the request number. Or maybe we can also put unable to deliver your, then I can put the name of the device. So device name, queries device name. We can take the device name again from here. Deliver the device and then the name would be there, and then maybe a slash then the number. You know, this is the number that user should not know. User should know the request number, but this is for the reference. This should help for the internal team like device management or dispatch management, right? So that is fine. Now in the body, we already have the body here, so I'll just copy it from here. Okay, so I'm gonna copy it and here I'm gonna paste it. So hello, and this I'll come here. So requester would be nothing but the requested for requester name. So if I click on this plus, I would get the first name. So I will just remove this. So hey, first name. Okay, and this is regarding your order number. Then I will again just paste it, the number here. We have tried deliver you name of the AI devices. So again I will just copy it. Okay, but we could not deliver, and same as the company, so that's fine. We can click on submit. Our notification is submitted. All right, so it's time to go to D01009. What do you think? Our schedule job has worked. It has updated. Let's see. You can see it is updated. 13:51 time, PDT time again it was 13:44. So it will check on every 5 minutes. Okay, so again based on the requirements I will just put back to 3 hours. Okay, I'm gonna click on update. That will work. Now we have to check whether everything is working fine. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna create a fresh one. So I'm gonna create a new device request number 10, which will also generate the the email. So done, quantity 1, state is delivery failed, and I'm gonna save it. And to test, I'll go here and I will execute now schedule script. So it should put the time here. And now the important thing, first I will just check the event also. I know event has generated for 1010, you can see, and also for the 9 it is generated, right? Previously that happened automatically. So now we will check the email logs, whether the email has been received by the user. So system log emails, you can see this is the user, right? Randall Gannison or something, sorry, my bad. So if I just go here on the request number 10, where it is, did I just close it? So device request 10, let me just confirm. Yes, it's Randall Ganson. So if I just come here, the email has sent to Randall Ganson. So if I open, you can see the subject line unable to deliver the device ES sensor. This is the 1010. And if I just click on the preview email just to show, you can see it is working fine. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed the video. You have learned about schedule job, event, and how you can work it inside of the studio. Right? This is it for today. If you have any confusion, let me know in the comment section, guys. And also, like I said, let me know if I need to create a video separately for event and schedule job. I will do that. Okay. And also follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. See you in my next video. Bye bye. Take care.